Hello, my fellow Americans. 'Tis I, the rumpled one. Tuesday, May the 7th, the year 2013. It looks like the Senate has passed legislation or a bill or something to the effect that it's okay to start charging us tax on internet purchases. That these companies like Amazon and Overstock, that they have to collect sales tax and forward it to the states, where they do, that collect sales tax. I'm lucky in the state of Oregon, the voters keep voting down sales tax. But once again, taxes. Don't they take enough tax as it is? They take taxes on the front end, income tax, at the federal level, at the state level, even sometimes at the local level. They collect property taxes if you own property. They collect sales taxes anyway at the stores. And they're saying that somehow this is going to level the playing field, because the people that have internet sites versus the brick and mortars, these people at the internet sites have an advantage. Well, guess what? Most brick and mortar sites have a website. So you see, it's all smoke and mirrors. It's all getting us to focus on something. It's a diversion. Okay? Because see, they're not looking at the right question. We, the people, in most cases, give up over half our income to taxes. There's so many hidden taxes. Get out your water bill. There'll be a tax and a fee. Get out your phone bill. Taxes and fees. Your electric bill. Taxes and fees. All these hidden taxes. Buy tires. There's a tax and a fee. Gasoline. There's the price. When you get your receipt, they never show you what the tax is, which has always been a something that's bothered me. Why don't they show you what the tax is? You go to the grocery store, it says tax. You go to your Walmart or your Kmart or your Sears, and then they'll show you what the tax is. But why is it at the gas pump they don't show you what the tax is? Maybe they don't want you to know. You see, we the people are kept in the dark on certain things. And once again, they're diverting attention. The issue is, how much tax is enough? I mean, really, they're just the burden on our shoulders. Do you realize what it would look like if you got all the money you earned in a year and they just put it here on the table? And they said, this is how much we're taking away in taxes, and you look at what's left. After all said and done, I think you might be wanting to get your Mr. Remington and march on Washington, D.C. Or maybe your Mr. Colt, or your Mr. Smith & Wesson, or your Mr. Ruger, or Mr. Rossi, or Mr. Glock. We are frogs in a pot that's about to boil. We are about to get cooked. They're setting us up. Most people don't see it, but we all know that the numbers the government gives us are lies. Unemployment, it's a lie. They're all lies. They're always readjusting the numbers. They never tell us the truth. So once again, we the people are about to take it in the shorts. They're just turning up that pot. The water's pretty soon. We're going to be boiled. I think you know that I'm not fooling you. I think you know. You feel it. You know it. You sense it. But because they do it so gradually, so slowly, that we just keep getting buried under. I don't know how far they can push us till we actually just rise up and revolt. And just basically say no. They're trying to take away our guns so we can't rise up. That's the only reason. They want to keep control. You know, they talk about gang violence. But the thing is, the government's just a gang themselves. There's so many things they do that they get away with that are unconstitutional, against the law, but they've got the control, they've got the power, they've got the force. They have enough force to impose their will and beliefs upon the rest of us. And they will continue to do so unless we the people rise up and just say no more. It might start at the local level, at maybe the school board, when we say no, you're not going to drug test the kids under any circumstances. Or it might be at the local level where we say, no, you're not going to put any more ordinances on us. You're not going to tell us what kind of light bulbs we can have. The question is that when are you going to stand up and tell the government, whether it be local, state, or federal, no more? Will you stand alone? Are you willing to stand alone? Are you willing to take it because you would rather die on your feet than live on your knees? I want you to think about it. Your own personal breaking point. Where is it where you stand up and say, no more? I refuse. I am declaring my sovereignty as a living being on this planet, that nobody gets to say or have control over me anymore. I've had it. No more. Of course, if you do that, the media will probably try and make you look like some crazy person, as opposed to a rational, thinking, reasonable human being that just got fed up and said no more. They'll probably, if they don't shoot you, they will incarcerate you, drug you, shave your head, keep you up at night, and then take a picture of you so you look like some crazed person. Pump you with drugs. Who knows what kind of torture they may or may not use on you. Who knows what evidence they will plant, or they'll take what you have and paint it in the worst possible picture. Smear campaigns. Because they don't want your message to get out. They don't want people to know the truth about you and your message and what you were standing up for or against. It will always be distorted. But fortunately, we have YouTube and other means on the internet to spread the message. And that's why the government wants to control the internet. Think about it. So back to the main point of this video. Our government wants to now, well, I guess now it has to go to the House, whether or not our purchases on the internet are going to be taxed. It's the last frontier. And you can see how the government wants to control it. So, my fellow internet users, wake up. Smell the tyranny.